How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend here at PAX East 2014 in Boston, Massachusetts, bringing you an interview with the all-known drifter. What's up, guys? All right, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't watch your channel often or really ever, but I have heard of you around the internets in some places, so
That's good.
It's nice to finally meet you, person that I've heard of.
Apparently. I mean, here we go. All right, this one says, the first question, what game have you played the most in the past month and 2 months?
League of Legends, more
I
specifically
feel
normal
you.
mode, Ramus.
I feel you.
All Ramus,
great.
all day, every day.
All right. What phone app, specifically a newer one, have you been using the most in the past week?
Flappy Dog.
Really?
Yeah, I have a Dog dog.
Okay.
Some of the Dog dogs are my dog,
Yeah.
so I play Flappy Dog.
Okay, makes sense. Like Dogecoin, you like that? All right. What is your favorite fast food place, and what do you generally order?
Does Waffle House count as fast food? Because I do eat at Waffle House more than I should, and I order the everything breakfast, give me all that stuff.
Everything from Waffle House, everything possible. All right. Do you think Aliens had anything to do with the Malaysian airliner?
Ooh, well, Aliens is one of my favorite films. I've watched it hundreds of times to the point where I could almost recite it by memory. So I don't know, maybe there's one of those little eggs and it got out and somebody decided to shoot the chest burster and then it melted the hole and rapidly decompressed and crashed into the ocean. You don't know.
I mean, it's a possibility. We can never count it out. All right. Can you tell us a few of your favorite songs right now if you're listening to a lot of music?
Oh, why did you have to ask that question?
Anything. It doesn't have to be popular.
This is going to sound absolutely insane, but I don't listen to music.
All right. I mean,
Yeah, I know, that's a crazy one.
There
Sorry.
are people like that. I definitely understand. All right. If you magically turn invisible, who would you punch and who would you kiss? You can choose a celebrity or just a generic person.
Oh, who would I punch? Oh boy, that's a tough one.
I think Keemstar is going to get...
No, I don't. Who would I punch? I'll probably punch a lot of people that you don't hear about, like the COD community. Like you read on news, like the kid that he had affluenza and killed 4 people, and he didn't get, the kid in Texas. That he'd get a good punch.
Yeah,
who would I kiss?
He'd get
I
knocked.
probably shouldn't kiss anybody because that's my wife right
Yeah,
over there,
yeah.
dressed as Nurse Akali. So
All right. That was a good decision.
Okay.
All right. When you're in a hurry to eat at home, what do you make quickly for yourself?
I pour a giant bowl of Reese's Puff cereal.
That's
Reese's for
decently
breakfast,
quick.
Reese's for lunch, Reese's anytime. That's supposed to be pizza, but you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, I got you. All right. What is the biggest daredevil thing you've ever done?
Daredevil thing that I have ever done. I was caught inside of an explosion because I thought it would be fun to pour a couple gallons of gasoline on a pile of brush the size of this booth and then throw a match on it.
Ow.
It wasn't that bad. It only sucked the air out temporarily.
Yeah, only.
Yeah.
Just real quick, real minor thing. All right, what were your most favorite and least favorite classes in school?
My most favorite class was actually Spanish class because our teacher may or may not have been mentally ill. So all we did was talk trash all class and discuss masturbation in Spanish until she would get mad, kick us all out. My least favorite class was probably history because I didn't learn anything. They just made us read the book. That was it.
All right. Either way, Spanish class sounds pretty fun. Of course, history. Not many people like history. I mean, there are people out there, but if you could time travel 100 years into the future or the past, when would you choose, or what would you choose?
100 years in the future, definitely.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
live in
Easy
technology.
choice.
All this is really cool. I'm
Yep.
going in the future. I'm seeing what's next. And besides, I can make some nice investments today.
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
the future, be pretty rich, that sort of stuff.
Pick a few football games and stuff like that. Easy money. All right. Tell me every item you can remember that is in your refrigerator at home right now.
I have aloe drink, 3 Ramoons, a variety of beers and liquors, not for me, but for my wife.
Yeah.
There is bacon, there is Chinese sweet sausage, there is milk, we have leeks, and I believe we have bok choy.
That's really good memory. Not gonna lie, that was great. All right, how long do you think it will take for esports competitions to reach the mainstream? And I mean, they've
I am
reached
not allowed to answer that
semi-mainstream.
question honestly, as I'm under several non-disclosure agreements, but I will say sooner than you may think.
Sooner than we think. All right. What was the last movie you watched?
Blade of the Phantom Master.
Was that a good movie?
It was a terrible anime that I found on Netflix at 3 in the morning when I was bored. It was awful. It was awful.
I guess sometimes you gotta resort to Netflix like that. What is your most favorite and least favorite cuss word right now?
Ones that I cannot say on camera because I'm trying to clean up my image.
All right, sounds good with me. All right, what is the one goal you have for yourself for the next year, till basically your New Year's resolution?
I want to pay off my house.
That's a
I want to
great
own
thing.
my house and not play the game of loans.
That's good. All right. If you could be the #1 player in the world at any video game, what would you choose?
League of Legends, man.
Yeah, that's huge.
Man, you're
That's a
number
lot
one
of
in
money,
League of
too.
Legends. You can just roll up in here and demand a VIP pass. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Oh yeah, League is huge at
League
PAX.
is so cool.
All right, we're gonna move into the speed round right here. One word answers or one phrase answer. It's gonna go really quickly. All right, you ready? Good?
Okay.
All right. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
All right. Automatic transmission or manual?
Automatic.
Booty shorts or yoga pants? Are you allowed
Yoga
to answer
pants.
that? All right. High five or fist bump?
High five.
German Shepherd or Labrador?
Shepherd.
Football or basketball?
Football.
Mile high or three-way?
Three-way.
All right. Oof. All right. Piercings or tattoos?
Tattoos.
Coffee or energy drinks?
Energy drinks.
Blondes or brunettes?
I'll go brunettes.
All right. Boxing or UFC?
UFC.
East Coast or West Coast?
East Coast.
You're right in the middle, huh? Yeah. All right. Android or iPhone?
Android.
Missionary or doggy?
Doggy.
Okay, perfect. That was a great answer. All right. Do you have anything you want to promote? Twitter, YouTube, Facebook?
Just my channel, myself, Drifter. I have the channel with the yin yang on it. You've probably seen in my team, Team EnvyUs. They're here competing today at the booth.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it.
All right,
Myself,
Willie.
my team. That's it. You want to get my wife in here real quick?
Sure, that sounds good.
Jessica,
Great cosplay.
come here. You can just put those down. Yeah. What'd you say?
Caught up in the dream world, getting used to life. Hanging with the wrong people can keep you from doing right. So I keep my circle tight, homie, you can never penetrate. If your mind state is just a hate, you should renovate. Do some mental feng shui, boy, I'm hella hungry. I never play it safe like a touch base. Listen up, fuck face.